This is the Normal Nerds Podcast, where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff and whatever else we like talking about. I'm your host, Maxwell Ceresia.
I'm your host, thinks we need to protect our good anime dads, Dave Bates.
This episode is our weekly manga recap, so sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds Podcast. All right, Davis.
Hey, yo!
Weekly manga recap.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Good time. Not a ton this week.
No,
everything's
only
on
three.
it.
Only
Yeah.
three.
Bunch
And
of stuff.
soon it's only gonna there'll be times where maybe it might be only two.
Yeah, because One Piece is taking like 2-week breaks now.
No, well, that and when we catch up to
Bug Ego.
it might
So sad. So sad.
because it takes like a month for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just looking up the things. But let's hop right into it. Bug Ego
Chapter 9.
It is chapter 9.
Yes. Great stuff. Kicking it off with a high-powered fight in the beginning that was drawn insanely.
Insane.
Like, holy moly. And, like, very cleverly used hacks, too, which is what I really like about 2 out of the 3 members of this crew can do. Because when it started doing its spinning top thing, and she, like, made it look in a different direction, and that ripped its head off pretty much, I was like,
Yeah, that was cool.
You're a smarty pants, aren't you?
She is smart.
And then he used
Well, those we know about her. She was like,
I know. I'm just acknowledging it's like you're hack smart.
Mm-hmm.
And then our short main character there threw the chair. Used like the chair ninja decoy thing.
That was cool. Yeah,
that was great.
That made him more mad.
Yeah, I had to go back. I went back to panels. Like, was he sitting in that woman with his ass on it? And he was.
Oh,
when
was
it was
he?
attacking, he was sitting in the chair. Yeah.
I didn't even
He was
notice
like
that.
prepping it. It was
Yeah, I
really
did not
funny. It
notice
was really
that.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the golem.
And then she started doing her electricity thing.
Yes, for an electric punch, which was crazy.
Yeah, those two were definitely helpful. The other guy, I did love how our boy there. Actually, you know what? You can actually look back on this one. And I'm gonna look back and say his name
Yay!
because it's Haijumiu, something along those lines. I did like how he was because of the hack they before he was like in this little
Still had friendship with the golem.
But my feeling, he's like, he has like, my feelings are pure.
Mm-hmm. That was really interesting. I liked how she comboed up the hacks again to not only do a lightning gun, which he did hit him with the lightning gun and blew a hole in his chest, but she also did like the hack that like if you have no punching experience, you're gonna do enough times you'll hit the thing, and then she comboed that with her lightning ability.
Yeah,
so she had like a
cool.
lightning fist attack. I'm like, jeez.
Hitsujaya.
Hitsujaya. Cool.
Hitsu.
Yeah, he had fantastic faces this episode too. When he after the thing runs out the door and causes everything to go like blurry and glitchy, so they close it. And then he has like the scene a little later on. We'll talk about the walking thing, but the scene a little later on where he had to write the report, and he was just like. He had his like god level face on again. It's like, I got this, as he's just looking at templates
for reports. I was like, oh,
what a loser.
Yeah, what a
life hacking right there.
What a bum.
I know, but
Love
it's
it,
so
though.
funny. But I did enjoy the after the golem escapes. I did enjoy the dialogue they had with Super Smarty Girl there,
Yuki. Her name's easy
because like they're really good for her because she's batshit crazy, as we know from the pipe bomb incident.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very cool to see her like being her mom there for a minute.
Yeah, because she's
she,
just
like,
so hyper
realizing
focused on like a task.
Yeah.
Like she can't relax for 2 seconds.
Yeah, and then she sort of realizes it too, and is like, I'm gonna stop talking now after she stomped on the drawings they did.
Yeah, well, the shorty there, he was like, you are one and the same as him, like as Hitsu there, because you are like just like focused in wrong ways, and like he's just super lazy. You're super thing. He's like, you're just like one and the same.
That's kind of true. Yeah. You guys both are you're too focused on the hacks.
Yeah,
she just has drive.
Yeah, they're two like opposite ends of the same coin.
Yeah,
kind of situation.
It's kind of neat, actually. Yeah, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
And then they go on their walk.
Yes,
which was actually kind of heartwarming.
I love when she was. I did like her being annoyed with this, but it was really funny. She's like, "Wait, we're actually gonna do walks?" And they're like, "Well, yeah." And I like his reason. The reason too is like Hitsu does need to see more of the city, and and it's good to relax.
Yeah, and it looked like, and actually, it kind of looked like it was. It looked like she did chill out there for a minute.
Yeah, she did. And those two just kings of relaxing. They're just like they're literally like acting like it's a like an anime chill episode. They're like, "Oh, what's that over there?"
Yeah, oh, nice. Let's go look at the river.
Yeah, they're like,
and the one girl following them.
Yes.
I was like, ooh, I like this. I like this.
Who doesn't like that?
Let's bring it up. You might actually right with them coming in with fourth and because you had the prediction a while ago that you might get fourth and fifth members.
Those two are coming.
Yeah. You're just like, you might
as they should. As they should.
It was just, I don't know. It was very fun and nice to see. Like a little bit like, I don't know. Bug Ego is really interesting. It's such a weird manga, but it's story-wise, it's got everything. Like it's got like your action scenes, it's got your intense comedy, it's got your character development, and then your heartwarming scenes.
Yeah,
like,
whoever draws it so well. Like so well.
Holy moly.
It's really done well. So yeah, no, Bug Ego is just like Bug Ego so far is one of those where every chapter I'm like, this is getting better and better and better. Thank you for the suggestion, Feast. Yeah, it just gets better and better and better. And like, I'm real excited for the next chapter because we found out somehow that thing is now in space.
Yeah, the door led to space. Well, that explains why you can't ever go out of it. Yeah.
That's interesting.
I wonder what poor sucker in another dimension had one of their buddies run out the door.
No, yeah, definitely.
And ended up dead in space. Or in space and got dragged back or something.
I did enjoy also, it was in a news report you were hearing it, and at the end of the news report, it's like, and the next story is a cat was saved from a catastrophe. I was like, that's hilarious. I love this. And at the end, we got something that is going to be so good. Is a little trash robot thing.
Yes.
Has one of the balls.
The golem. They made their own golem.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be so funny. I was looking at, I don't know. I was looking at like the another panel. I was looking at the cover for the next one that their app shows, and it's just hits a guy there with his with a pencil or something, looking dumb, and I'm just like, I don't know what's gonna happen here. I hope they make a bigger golem or something. It's gonna be very. That
is possible.
Yes, but now we know now that the hack is with the beads.
Yes. So yeah, very good stuff. Good stuff as always.
Very neat.
All right, let's move on to Kagurabachi Chapter
82.
88.
Getting a little closer.
This.
I was in the 70s last time, I think.
Chapter was awesome.
We got they introduced a new character, and I am so stoked about it.
Yes.
Because she and her grandpa's backstory is hilarious.
And he's also hilarious, but also
scary.
He really went to the mountains to fight bears because he was like, humans are too easy.
Yeah, I'm bored. I'm going to go fight some bears. Yeah. Which, I don't know. In this world, I don't know how bears are harder.
I don't know. And if they are, I'm glad I don't live in that world.
Yeah.
For many reasons. That just adds to that.
Adds to it, yeah. maybe amps him up a sorcery. I don't know.
Because he was your
Uriah.
Uriah.
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. He was his sensei.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Samura's too.
Yeah.
Right?
So if he was, and he was like, oh, he's stronger than us. I was like,
yeah. So is that her grandfather or her dad?
That's her grandfather.
That's her grandfather. So he's the progenitor of the sword style they use.
Oh yeah.
That's what they said, right?
Yeah.
So he made the white EO style.
So they're like, he's so strong, and I'm like.
They're like scared of him.
Maybe like
and they were full adults in those panels.
Exactly. Maybe we put him as like, maybe let's contract him and pay him billions of dollars.
Oh my goodness. If he had the sword, he'd be a monster.
Yeah. Or just like keep him there to protect everything. If he's that friggin' strong.
Yeah, he's not gonna do it though.
But yeah, I think he's so strong that they just can't. Yeah. It's like a Gojo level thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whereas like we have to let him do whatever.
Chihiro is gonna get trained by him, or Chihiro, or
that'd be cool.
Gonna get trained by him so hard.
Yes, that'd be awesome.
So fucking hard. I can't wait for it. He's probably a genius just like him. But when she made her entrance, I'm jumping all over the place. But her entrance was fantastic because I'm just like, all right, we'll get to see Uriah's power finally. Here we go. And the guy just gets chopped to bits. Yeah. And I can't wait for this.
He doesn't get chopped to bits. He just gets a piece of the ceiling landed on him.
Oh, I thought she cut through him too when she cut through.
She might have cut hard parts of him, but majority of him is the thing just.
Oh yeah, that is what did him in. But
I don't think he gets chopped. I don't think he gets chopped to bits, but he gets chopped up a little.
Yeah. Well, okay, yeah, sure, yeah, fair. Yes, he gets chopped.
Yes.
That's what I meant.
But mainly, like, I thought it was just so funny. The thing that really did it was just the falling of the thing that lands on him. Yeah.
And she's like, "Yo."
Yeah. She's like, what's up? And they're like, Hakuri there's like,
what is going on? He had a great little blurb panel there, right after they talked about him, the grandfather going off into the mountains, and then he's like, in your eyes, like, yeah, no one knows who's alive or dead. And she's like, yeah, he texts me from time to time. And she's like, yeah, I hope you live a long life, Grandpa, or something like that. And he's like, ah, or Hakari is like, oh, you're such a good grandkid. And she's like, yeah, until I can kill him.
Yeah.
What?
I love how also having this full-on conversation around the, but they just don't care.
Yeah, I mean his sidekick got mad at him too because they did the classic thing where they're just like, I'm gonna try and jump you now, and then got knocked through a wall.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love how they pointed out how whatever is that strong.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's nuts.
And then of course they did that awesome cool move pulling out the one sword out of a book, which is super cool. Let's be real.
If this organization wasn't evil, they have such cool magic. They're so cool. When they whipped that out and he blocked the attack, which is like makes sense. This guy's strong. But then we got the good little connection reveal. I believe I called this last episode. That black eye there is connected directly to the first sword user.
Yeah, you
there.
did. Yeah, you're like, didn't his eyes? I was like, oh, that's a good point. I didn't even notice that. That was a good connection there. And then we get the whole aspect there just there to cause a distraction.
Yeah, that's all they're trying to do. They're trying to weaken it just long enough for him to get out, and his sword's there. So,
yes. So genius move on the government as
honestly,
always.
It depends on.
Once again, they did show a team they have a bunch of strong people that they're like sent out all the strong people, and of course there was like 15 of them. But once again,
some are shaded out too.
Yeah, but once again, in this manga, that means nothing.
Yeah, it's true. That's pretty true. Yeah, that's really true. They could all get
unless they're like a sword user, then I'm like, okay.
So the only I'm not giving the government a pass on this one. They royally fucked up everything. My thought process here is that I don't really know. Like, I wonder how much it matters that the Shiguraki, I don't remember what the sword's name is actually there, because the sword user under heavy ceiling can still activate the sword from a distance. So I wonder if it's one of those things where it's like, even if he got out, you could just call the sword to him anyways. So really,
but it would give more time at least.
No. Government still fuck up really bad. I'm just like, I wonder like how much. I really wonder how much of this how much this even mitigates the issue overall. Like, they could have probably put the sword on the other side of the planet, and I think he would have gotten to it, no problem.
Well, I guess originally, actually, now that I think about it, with the sword being there, originally it wasn't.
No. It
was actually sealed away and something like that. So, actually, it makes sense. Actually, it is there. They needed to seal it.
Yeah.
So they need to have it there to seal it. I mean, I guess they could have sealed it somewhere else, but, like, you don't want to separate everyone too far.
Yeah, even though it doesn't really matter right
now.
And
while you're sealing it, you do need, like, ultra protection of those people who are sealing it. So I guess that actually makes total sense that the sword's there.
Makes a little bit of sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, I forgot that it wasn't originally there. This entire time I was thinking it was always there, but it wasn't.
No, on the black market, super sealed for a little while.
Yeah. Well. Still failure on their part.
Still 100%, yeah.
That clearly, like, whatever their system, it clearly didn't work.
Yeah, and they're also Swiss cheese. Like, they're all infiltrated anyway, so it don't matter.
It's just like they should have had at least like one sword user just there.
Yeah,
I know they wanted to separate them for like the double loss, but like if you just had one like super like, because like that's what this is like kind of showing is that like even though they clash swords, that's like one of the strongest members so far of what we know of the whatever the Hisakai, and he clashes swords with your eye there, and he's like you've gotten weaker, blah blah blah. But like to the point where he's still like, yeah, you're weak, but you can still clash swords with me.
Yeah.
So it's like he's pretty much pointing out it's like, you the strongest like those sword user guys they need armies to take them out.
That's true. Yeah. They really
and the only reason he died, which he didn't actually die, was because like they had to like. Because the fucking Samura was like messing up plans.
That is true.
And then he's the one who kills him.
Yeah, because he had access to magic and stuff.
The only one who kills him is another sword user.
Yeah, that's
so it's
true.
Like, so it's like you could have Samura just like there.
Yeah.
Like, and they're like, well, could we have two of these swords in the same time? It's like, well, okay, well, to protect the one sword user, maybe just use like
another sword user. Maybe not a bad idea.
Maybe to make so someone else doesn't like steal the nuclear bombs. We just go, hey, if you try to steal the nuclear bombs, we're going to nuclear bomb you.
Yeah. I hate that. Yes, this is a great idea. That should have happened. The only problem is that Chihiro went around and asked all of his friends for the swords back.
That's actually even a better reason why you could have had one of the sword users there, because you're like, oh, okay, at least the sword's not with them.
I'm confused. Oh, I see what you're saying. So just for that, but their magic's sealed, so like.
No, that was only one sword was sealed.
I'm confused. Why? What would? Okay, so sword users don't have their swords with them, and then they're guarding.
Yeah.
They're essentially just really, really strong swordsmen.
Yeah.
Which I get, I mean, they could have had Samura there. Samura was ripping through
Yeah.
Sakai without any magic.
Yeah.
So that's fair. Yeah, 100%. Very fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's a good point. Yeah.
But yeah, this chapter was awesome. And then telling it like they're like, oh, here they come or something, and I was like, who?
Yeah, who was going on?
I think it's just like the other strong.
The strong users. I really want to see what that guy's grandkid can do because she's about to engage the
super awesome
guy with the stupid summoning power.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's so dead. He is such a sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
Like they drew him in, just like put some detail here, a little bit of cool power, cool attack, and just like, well, not cool attack, an attack.
Yeah,
and it's like, you're so dead. You're so dead.
Done.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah, but this was a really great chapter. I was just like, as the entire time I was like, ooh.
Also, Hakari and Uriah there. I'll figure out how to say his name eventually.
Yaruha?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Are a fantastic duo.
Oh, they're great.
They're just like, you guys are just great together. You have synergy.
Also, I love he's like, Hakari, can you fight? And he's like, a little. I was like, dude, you're like running super low.
Yeah, you're pushing to the point where you're gonna be a muggle here in a second. You used to
exactly. And he like his thing was like Iso or something like that, or Iso or whatever.
Isu, I think.
Isu or something whatever like that. And I'm like, yeah, that's a pretty cool ability, dude. But I don't really know if it's gonna work on.
Yeah, if you had the storehouse, I get it.
Yeah.
But you barely have that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I was like, maybe just hang back.
Yeah. Maybe just chill. Maybe you kind of did your job.
And then I love how she shows up and he's immediately like, protect Hakari. Pretty much implying like, I knew you couldn't fight.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. I mean, what? He just got his powers like a week ago.
Yeah, and he's still recovering.
Yeah. And what he's done with them so far has been spectacular.
Yeah,
so,
it was really cool.
It was pretty sick. Yeah.
But let's move on to the last manga we're reviewing.
It's the Whip.
This week. Oh, okay, that's fine. Hero Organization Chapter.
30.
32.
I really gotta start actually paying attention to these when I read them. But
nah, this makes it way funnier.
Anyways, this is a good one. I think David is a Adolin-esque character.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
100% agree.
Fantastic.
Adolin is from the Stormlight Archives.
Oh yes, he's a golden retriever. That's the best way I can put it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
David's super awesome. He's super great. Then you find out that David's dad is super awesome, great. Marshall, whatever their last name is.
There was a lot of letters that don't match together.
So annoying in this chapter. I was like, you know what? I guess like there are really good people higher up in the government.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is actually pretty good. Like maybe from the within on the inside. Like I know they're like maybe like they can slowly change. And then in the chapter like they're trying to kill him. I was like, no.
They have a vendetta against good dads.
I know.
Because they want to kill him. They killed Leo's dad, who was dad of the year.
Oh, he's the coolest.
Yeah, exactly.
The nicest guy.
The nicest guy wanted to sacrifice everything for his child and family.
Yep.
But like now I got to murder that one.
Yep.
And then I go to this other one. It's like, dude, I know you guys got hurt as children and probably didn't have good dads. Cause that's how you're like this. But like, stop. Like, just stop. Like,
yeah.
Oh.
And now everybody's worried because they got that event he's going to.
Yes.
Which the kids are going to be there, I think.
Yes, I think everyone's going to be
there.
Yeah,
so I bet we're going to see.
It's a recruiting event, technically.
Either they're going to save his dad, or his dad's going to die in front of David, and David's going to get a scar on him, which he doesn't really have because he's the nicest guy ever.
The nicest guy on the planet.
On the moon. He's been lifting since he was 5.
Yeah, no, that was pretty good. Yeah, and his dad was just so nice to him and like so gentle with him and all this stuff. It's like, oh. And his dad's just like, yeah, do whatever you're gonna do. I'll be proud as long as you try your hardest, sort of situation.
Yeah, it's like that's all that matters.
Oh my goodness!
But he's like,
and he's drawn awesome too.
And he's like a dick to everyone else though.
Oh, 100%,
like, he was like stone cold mean to everyone else.
Yeah. I did enjoy his conversation though with I think it's the head of the school.
Who seems cool too.
I know, right? Who just like, oh great, it's my turn to babysit the higher ups. Fantastic.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, what a great that was an excellent sequence.
I even like David being like, I know you stalled. And, like, you were stalling for time. I know you were, blah, blah. But you have your reasons. And maybe one day you'll tell me them. Because we're friends. And I'm like, this guy's the best!
This guy is the best. And even Leo, he's so good that Leo, even his inner monologue there is like, in a different life, I could have been friends with you, blah, blah, blah. But I can't friends with you now. He's so good that the only thing Leo could say would be like, I'll tell you one day. Meaning that he just like, I will be friends with you.
Yeah.
And I will have it in this
Yeah,
life.
he
It's
literally
like,
went for, it's so good, his inner monologue was like, it's never going to happen.
Yeah.
Maybe in another life. And then he was like, you know what, actually, you're so great.
You're so cool, dude. Oh, my goodness. That whole crew, I really hope none of them turn evil. That
why
whole,
would you put that out there?
Because that's something this
It
chapter
totally
would do.
It'd be such a Gundam move.
It would be such a Gundam move. But that squad of 4 that was in that fight, they are spectacular. Even Sundada. I think that's actually his name.
Sure.
Yeah. He was even fun. It's like, sorry, man, if I had just like gotten to her sooner, I could have been like, they're so humble. It's so nice.
And then the guy who like, you hated and now he's super cool. He's like, oh my God, they're so
rules.
much better than me.
That guy's awesome.
And then also, love the scene where Lucia, she's like, makes a joke, blah, blah. And Millennium's like, she's like, I need to get stronger. And they're like, and all the other girls are like, why is he going to be with Leo? And she's like, that's not what it is. And it's like, that's what it is.
I did enjoy when Lucia was ribbing Leo, though. It was like, oh, you practice that response in the mirror?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah, this everyone is great.
Yeah, there's not a bad character.
Except for,
Proud Man's just horrible.
Oh, not, I forgot him with this weird statue of Hermes.
Statue that he broke,
Yeah, and then he's like sad he broke it.
Yeah. Now I'm wondering, I do wonder if he was, because he's such a weirdo. When he's, I know it was the panel was made out to be look like he was like, oh, is it hot in here or something like that, to like try and like distract the guy from the fact that he just broke the statue, which was stupid. But like it pointed at the computer and had a little light around it. Like I wonder if he was like he felt the computer being on or something like that.
Ooh,
The heat from the hard drive.
I have a real fear that computer dude is done.
Yeah,
at some point, like he's gonna get figured out, and I don't know how quick he'll be killed, but at least he'll be like captured.
Yeah, that's
for interrogation.
100%
like
gonna happen. Yeah,
and Leo's gonna have to decide whether like to go chase him down or keep the mission. And the computer guy's gonna be like, "You got to keep the mission.
Yeah,
it's the most important." Oh God, that's gonna be so brutal.
It's gonna be so brutal because I really like that guy.
Yeah, and then it's gonna break Lucia. And then him and Lucia are gonna get really close, and then we're gonna be like, "No, don't get too close. Millennium's way better."
Cool there. Lucia, you might be rich though, so I don't know.
Lucia isn't
she like a princess or something like that?
Lucia is the classic like. She's clearly the better choice. But she doesn't have the connection.
If we're optimizing life now, that's the better choice.
The most optical.
Exactly. Optical.
I can't even Reddit nerd, right?
Exactly, yeah. No, those are good. It's a blessing.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's definitely, yeah. But Millennia just like... Since she popped out of the mech in the second chapter, you're just like, oh yeah.
You knew the second when she met his dad. You're like, there's his future wife.
There it is. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to remember his roommate name that it's impossible to remember. Nick
Klein.
Klein or
it's not Klein.
No, the one
Klein's
the Klein's
is in War of Mysteries, isn't it?
Yeah. But actually, I think his the short guy's name might be Klein. The other kid that we barely ever remember because he's the only character who's
he's the bland character that must be protected at all costs.
His name is like John or something. It's a totally normal
something
name.
Very normal, yes.
Who's definitely gonna die, as you pointed out.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Or worse, Proud Man's gonna get his hooks in him.
That's definitely worse.
That is definitely worse. I'd rather he died.
Honestly,
yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But Heroes actually really good. I really, really, really hope this gets animated.
Yeah, this is. I think since Kagurabachi's already getting animated, I think this is my next one where I'm just like, please animate this.
Out of what we read,
it's like out of all we read, it's like number 1 for me.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely,
for sure.
100%. Yeah, I want this over Marshall King and Bug Ego.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Actually, I think my order right now, just based on what's been going on, would be Kagurabachi, Hero Organization, Bug Ego, Marshall King.
Yeah, for terms of getting animated, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Hero Organization. Hero Organization would be so popular, dude.
So popular. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's just so fun. And it's got that little bit of intrigue, and everyone's a good mech anime.
Oh yeah.
And anyone that said that don't are lying.
I used to think I never liked them. I used to be like, I don't really like mech anime, and then I realized I was like, I don't like mech anime except for like Kogias and Gurren Lagann and. Then I was like going through, I was like, oh no, I do like mech anime. There's just like it's just like all anime where there's a crap ton of bad ones.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's all styles of anime. There's a crap ton of bad show-ins, there's bad romance, there's bad comedy, there's bad action.
But the good ones are good.
Oh, but the good ones are great. Yeah, so. But yeah.
We appreciate you for making it to the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe because Himmel the Hero wouldn't forget.